What is up, guys? Welcome back to Friday the 14th podcast UHD. Today's not a review, as you read the title.
No review?
No review, but we're doing can I claim a first unboxing of the channel? I remember seeing one kind of done that was done by Franco. I don't know if he pre-recorded this stream or he went live, but I remember he did the Saw 4K Steelbook.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
I just don't know if it was live so I can make the claim that this is the first live on this channel of unboxing.
Nice. And you got a different change there in the bottom corner, right?
Oh man. So for
History in the making.
people that don't know, I am usually known as the bad guy Nick H, the H silent. But I feel like for this new show, I'm gonna have to do a new change and go by the 4K bad guy. It's only fitting for this this show.
The 4K bad guy. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. This is kind of a out of nowhere unboxing.
Out of nowhere.
I'm Juan, and if you like Nick said, if you can't see the bottom, we're unboxing the Candyman.
The Candyman.
Trace.
Yeah. That's by what's the name of the company again?
It is Vestron Video. They've put out this is the 24th film in their release.
Yeah.
So I think I only have two others put out by them, and I think it's Shivers and some other horror movie. I gotta double check what it is, but I have never seen any of those two either, so I couldn't tell you the clarity or how good it looks.
I actually saw I was thinking about picking up another one made by the same company. I think there was the movie Dementia 13, I believe that's what it's called.
Oh yeah, that's a
recent I was very tempted to picking it up. I was like, I gotta hold off. But just to show another example of the company, the name you just mentioned, Shivers.
Have you seen that one yet?
I have not gone yet around it. I haven't gone around there yet.
So it looks like Shivers has kind of the same box. I do like the glossy box slipcase that they come out with.
Yeah, this looks nice. Is this it's not original artwork, is it?
No. No, I have honestly
the original.
I didn't go snag it, but I have the original DVD of Candyman 3 Day of the Dead, and the artwork is nowhere near like this.
Yeah, besides that, do you have any new pickups you got recently? Or not on you, just you want to mention?
Yeah, besides Candyman, which I don't know about you, Nick, but for some reason when it comes to classic movies that get put out on Blu-ray, even though I haven't seen them, I get super excited for some reason, even more excited than new releases. So in today's haul, I picked up Blue Bayou. It's a 2021 release. The only person that's in it that I've heard of is Alicia Vikander. She was the new Tomb Raider for some of those who might not have known who she is. She was also in Ex Machina. So this is a complete blind buy for me. I haven't heard anything about it. I don't really know anything about the movie, other than that it's got good reviews. What about you? What's that?
No, I was gonna say about the girl from Tomb Raider. I thought that was a pretty cool movie.
Tomb Raider, yeah. She did a really good job. A lot of people were smashing her because she's no Angelina Jolie supposedly, but I kind of dug it more than the Angelina Jolie movies.
It's just supposed to be portraying a younger version, right?
Yeah, it's supposedly it's more video game to the video game than the other movies.
Yeah. As far as my pickups, they're all mainly horror titles and whatnot. Just gonna pull out one that's been out for, I think came out last week, right, or maybe a couple of weeks. I don't know. But Halloween Kills on 4K.
I like
Just
the slipcase.
just recently posted about it not that long ago on my Instagram account. So if you want to go follow that, Bad Guy 2313. Another one I had not seen yet, but I plan on seeing it probably right after this stream. Last Night in Soho.
I'm really really excited about that one.
So this movie is actually, I mean, it's considered horror, right? Horror drama
Horror, drama, thriller,
thriller.
suspense. Yeah, it's from the same director who did Baby Driver. If you
Baby
saw Baby
Driver.
Driver, and if you like Baby Driver,
That was
so
a that was a pretty good movie. Um, Another one. It's an older release. It's been out for a good while, but it's a steelbook. One of Rob Zombie's movies, Three from Hell.
oh nice, it's a good still book.
4K release, of course. Yeah, I have the steelbook of 31.
Mm.
That's a Blu-ray copy though. I was like, oh, why are you gonna release a Blu-ray and not go for 4K?
The I don't like even in the when Franco did his 4K Saw still book um, unboxing. I wasn't gonna go pick it up, but that unboxing literally made me like, you know what? That's a really nice steelbook. So I went and picked it up, and Best Buy is like really stepping up their game with their steelbooks. Like
Just because
you're
we're
getting,
talking about
yeah, that one right there. You're getting the steelbook, but Nick, if you can take off the slipcase, you're almost getting two different cases in one. You're getting the slip and yeah, the nice, yeah, man, that's beautiful.
and in the back,
I like the, yeah, yeah, that's. See, you don't get that with streaming. You can probably stream some of these movies somewhere, but like you don't get the case. You don't get the little booklets. Another one that I picked up was um, One Night in Miami, Criterion. It's just regular Blu-ray, but it was one of the more acclaimed movies from last year, 2020. Um, it was an Amazon Prime exclusive, I think. But I'm like, you know what? That's a movie that they have to release soon. So I ended up picking it up. So huge Criterion lover. Again, the the inside, the booklets, stuff you don't get with streaming, man. It's just something different about it. So,
nice, nice.
and then I picked up One Night in Soho just like you, but I wasn't cool enough for the 4K. I just got the
Mm,
regular Blu-ray, so I'm a little disappointed in myself.
mm.
But the real reason we're here, and we talked about the 2021 Candyman remake. Um, so when I saw that this was getting a Blu-ray release, I'm like, finally. But the only thing that kind of sucks is it's not a Scream Factory release like the other two were. Uh, I brought those just in case you guys wanted to probably take a look at them. Unfortunately, Candyman 2 uh, fell where to. I mean, it's hard to say. Farewell to the Flesh does not have a slipcase,
Mm.
so I'm sad about that. Yeah, but the original one did, so I'm pretty stoked. Nick, do you try to go after a lot of Shout Factory movies, Scream Factory?
Screen Factory, it's not necessarily like it's not like I do it on purpose, but a lot of most of the releases I've been getting are actually all Screen Factory stuff. Like, of course, the Halloween 4K 1 through 5, those are all Screen Factory. The
Mm,
Friday the 13th box set, Screen Factory. Um, Another one I had picked up because I'm doing a review for Friday the 14th. The movie called Deadly Friend. That's another Scream Factory release. So I'm picking up all these Scream Factory releases, but not really intentionally.
man,
I just, but I'm a big fan of their stuff. I mean, the artwork on their covers, their exclusive new interviews they put out.
yeah. The artwork is amazing. I like the dual slip. You get the slip cover, and then if you turn the booklet inside out, you get the original like VHS artwork. So, um, I think the most I've paid for a Scream Factory movie is like $34.99, and I'm like, why did I do that? But then again, I'm like, I'm looking at some of the artwork. I'm like, not bad.
Not bad.
It might have been worth it.
Uh,
So yeah.
so I mean, I feel like we're like kind of stalling a bit from the boxing, but I mean, it's gonna be a short stream, so
Yeah.
we gotta use some filler in there. Because I still had a few more stuff I wanted to show off, like as far
Yeah.
as my
Let's see.
little haul. Uh, I got They Live in 4K.
Oh, yeah, that's
It's
cool.
actually a Scream Factory release. It's, um, maybe one's been out for a good while, but The Silence of the Lambs 4K,
Nice.
and I'd say the last one, but the last one's actually the one we're gonna be unboxing. But one of the last ones I'm gonna show off, Antlers. I know this has been out for a while. I've seen it in a lot of I like to watch a lot of Blu-ray or 4K hunters. Like they go on buy stuff like that's new in the week. I also always see this in their videos. Like, is it really a good movie? I had to check it out.
It's produced by Del Toro, and there's a really good interview with him on there. It's like a 45-minute interview, I think, and he talks about honestly what we're talking about today. He talks about physical media in that interview, and he talks about how a lot of people are like, why are you still collecting physical media? And he talks about the special features, the commentary. So for anybody out there who is judging why we still collect physical media and we like to show it off, you might even be able to YouTube that interview. But Del Toro talks about physical media, and it brought a tear to my eye. So it's a really good interview. But man, you wanna take the lead? You want to get into it? It's like Christmas morning. We're
Christmas
ready to
one.
dig into this thing.
All right. Again, because this is Blu-ray. This is not 4K, so it's a little in the 4K bag as I'm. No, I mean I'm always down to grab some new releases, but I mean this one didn't get a 4K release, but you just got to settle with some Blu-ray. Oh well, I mean can't always win, right?
No, that's true. But you got the glossy slick case,
That's a
which is
nice
a
touch,
yeah, nice little touch.
and then a little, I don't know, the back. You want glossy gloss.
You know what? You know what is like a bonus though is Scream Factory does not put digital copies with their movies, but this one has a digital copy. So
Mm.
interesting.
Interesting. Um, how often do you do unboxing? Have you done plenty of unboxing videos,
I've done a
or
few. I've done a few unboxing videos. The last one I did was for the uh, my buddy Zach did one for a Casablanca box set a few months ago. We've done uh, the 4K box set of Resident Evil. That was a pretty good box set, uncovering.
there's a? I don't know. I always feel whenever I used to do unboxings for my personal channel, it would always be like cringy for me because I would be like trying to unbox this thing, whatever, like do figure stuff, and I'm like, all right, I'm busy trying to open this thing, but like, what am I gonna talk about while I open this thing up?
I'm taking the digital copy out so nobody pauses the video and gets the.
Me too. Like I'm always just throw on the side. Can't see that.
But I mean, other than the
Are you
go for it.
smelling this? Are you smelling that?
That's what you buy physical media for. Yeah, it's kind of generic on the inside, but I'm not going to
Yeah,
complain
the recyclable one.
because
Oh shit!
I
I
mean
can't
it's
get
still
into
it's
that
still
shot.
good looking artwork. Um, so I've never seen it, but Day of the Dead, it feels like it has some oh, Candyman is back, but this time he's in East LA.
East
So
LA, man.
so he went from Chicago, right, Illinois, to now he's in Los Angeles. So still the great Tony Todd portraying Candyman, But I think I honestly think if you're a horror fan or if you're a physical media fan, this might be something that you have to you might have to put it into the old collection. So
It's a nice pickup.
it
As
was
far as
pretty
as far
cheap,
as
honestly.
yeah, it was like what 12 something,
Yeah.
depending on where you got it from. But I know like I got my copy from Walmart. I've been seeing that in people's videos and stuff. Um, I'm not too sure they sell it anywhere else. I didn't see any at Best Buy. I don't think Target probably has any.
Yeah, no, I didn't see any from Target, Best Buy. I didn't go to Walmart, but I did pick mine up at the local vintage stock here in the city. And yeah, they didn't have 4K one night in Soho, so I'm a little upset about that. But apparently, though, I am proud of my local Oklahomans though, because the guy at Vintage Stock said that like 9 people came in looking for that movie, and I'm like, nice. It just came out a few days ago on Tuesday, so I'm glad that there's still kind of somewhat of a even if it's 9 people from Tuesday to now, it's not a lot of people, but I'm still surprised that there's some pull, some people looking for movies. Um, so yeah, Candyman 3 gets a bad rap for some reason. I don't know. I've never seen it, but maybe we'll have to check it out one day. I'll post up about it. So
Maybe a underrated horror movie review.
maybe. So yeah, I mean it's pretty interesting. On my podcast, we reviewed the original Friday the 14th. We reviewed the remake. So you know what that means, Nick.
Just what that
There's
means.
there's only 2 left
Mm,
to talk about.
yeah, you already have the game there. I mean, I still don't have the original or the part two,
Yeah, I
sadly.
I did kind of hear that Candyman might be getting a 4K release, the original one this year. So maybe have to hold out for that.
Gotta hold on for that one.
Yeah. So
Then
it was
I'll
a little
buy
fun.
part two.
Yeah, a little fun unboxing. Um, I think this is going to be maybe one of many if you're down to do something. Um, so yeah,
Um, do you know any of the any new titles that actually are gonna be released or?
yeah. I was looking at it earlier. Depending on what kind of movies, you know, some of you guys out there are interested in, physical media has been just spitting out a bunch of stuff lately. I saw that the Kingsman, the prequel that just came out, is already getting a release on February 22nd, and it just came out in theaters in January. So that means like it plunged at the box office. Um, I can tell you what's on my buy list that I'm looking forward to that I might pull the trigger on soon is I already have the 3 Karate Kids on Blu-ray, but I know the Karate Kid box set is out on 4K and it's like $50. Um, that's one for some reason I have not yet like pulled the trigger on. Um, it looks like um, Ghostbusters is coming out. I don't know if anybody's a Ghostbusters fan, but the Afterlife is coming out on February the 1st. I did not go in the theaters and check that one out, so I'm sure I'll probably pick that one up. Um, I know it's on Disney Plus, but The Eternals comes out February 15th. I know there's a lot of like Marvel fans and Steelbook Marvel fans. That one's February the 15th. This is a big one for me. I'll probably get this one. The Green Mile, Best Buy exclusive. It's another Stephen King adaptation is coming out on 4K February the 22nd as well.
That's another movie I enjoyed growing up, The Green Mile.
Horror fans, An American Werewolf in London is getting a 4K fan March 15th. This one is a day one pickup for me. The Godfather trilogy, March 22nd, 4K box set. RoboCop Steelbook, March 29th. If it's the original RoboCop 4K, I'm definitely getting that. I don't know if I would get the remake.
Did you get your hands on the Terminator Steelbook?
No.
No.
No, I wanted to. It looked really, really nice. Uh, but I have the Terminator 2 regular 4K, and I heard it was it's the same transfer. So if they cleaned it up a little bit more, I probably would have checked it out. But the Steelbook was nice, but I didn't pick it up. Did you pick it up?
No, unfortunately.
No.
How about Street Fighter? Did you pick up that one up?
I wanted to, and I was like, but then I saw the price. It was like $24.99. And then I was like, oh, it's 4K. You probably get Blu-ray 4K. And then I picked it up, and it's just the Blu-ray copy.
Yeah, just Blu-ray. That was the downside to it. The still case is Steelbook is awesome. It even comes like with a bison buck or something like that. I
Yeah,
was like, oh, that's cool.
yeah.
But I mean, I didn't get that for myself personally. It was I got it for my brother.
I've never seen the movie, so if it was a movie that I saw and I really, really enjoyed it, I might have picked it up. I have just a generic Blu-ray copy. It comes with like a Street Fighter and something else. Yeah. I did, and I'm still thinking about picking up the Wolf of Wall Street 4K. So
Yeah, that one I see. I saw it at Best Buy. I think you can also get it at Target, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, yeah. They've been hitting a lot of Leo movies recently on 4K. I know that one came out recently, and then The Great Gatsby came out a few months ago. The old Toby Maguire.
Tom McGuire, yeah. Um,
What about you?
as
You got any like that are on your hit list? That's what we're gonna call it, the hit list.
the hit list, as far as
Yeah.
new releases, I don't really know really much about new releases. There's a couple of stuff, but it's not necessary for me that I'm looking into it for. Um, as far as like, I don't know if you're interested in was it Requiem for a Dream? I think
Oh,
that's what the movie's called.
yeah, yeah. I almost picked it up Black Friday weekend. I know they just came out with the 4K
The
steelbook copy
Steelbook,
on.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I had came across it, but I was like, I don't know.
See, on Black Friday though, they had the regular 4K for like $7, and I didn't snag it up, so I'm pissed. Now it's like $14. It's a good movie, but for some reason, like a lot of people are really, really in love with that movie. I don't know if you've seen it.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
A lot
I
of
saw
people are
Jared
like,
Leto
yeah,
stars in it.
a lot of people are like head over heels for that movie. I've only seen it like once or twice. And I'm like, no, it's fine. I don't know if I, you know, there's a lot of those movies.
Yeah.
So
I went to Best Buy, there was a lot of movies for like, I mean, like 4K stuff. There were a lot of $15 stuff. I was really tempted of picking some of the stuff up. I was like, just like, nah, can't do it.
I'm always in the same boat. I'm like, do I want to eat decent for 2 weeks, or is it a ramen noodle meal kind of night?
Robert Doodle.
Like if you could eat these things, I'd be set. You know, oh, digital copy. Somebody stole it. Like if if these things make meals, hell yeah. But um,
And you know, it's been a while since I actually picked it up, but um, I just got around to watching this finally.
oh,
Even though
nice.
I bought it the last time I messaged you, but I mean, yeah,
What'd you
old.
think?
It was something. Without giving any ratings, I mean, because I feel like I would save those in like for a Friday 14th episode.
Would you rewatch it?
When I rewatch it, I'd rewatch it.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'd do the same. Um, some people, man, a lot of people trash on him, M. Night Shyamalan, but I'm like, anything he comes out with, man, I gotta go see. He always leaves me hanging. So he's like the perfect director to leave you like he leaves blue balls like nobody's business. Like he gets you
Mm.
excited for his movies, and then the ending he's just like, See you next time.
See you next time. I'm always being left with blue balls. It's so stupid. Oh man.
You know,
Uh,
Batista's going to be in his new movie, a new M Night Shyamalan movie.
who?
Batista.
Oh, but yeah, Dave.
Yeah. So
Batista just trying to get work anywhere.
that's true. Might see him in a new Teletubbies miniseries.
Oh boy. Um,
So
I guess it's time to close out. Just to I don't know if I acknowledged it at the beginning of the stream, but I mean this was initially your idea of jumping on to do one of these things. You kind of hit me up. Was it yesterday?
yeah, yesterday I was like, hey,
Yes.
you asked me, you were like, are you getting this? And I was like, yeah. And then a few hours passed by, and I was like, that's what we're both getting the same thing. Let's put the UHD up there and let's make some content. So
Yeah. I like the idea, especially since if this is the first ever like live stream unboxing that we've done. Like I was trying to go back to the Franco thing, but he might have been pre-recorded. Yeah, down to start doing more of this stuff, even if it's like not just movie reviewing. This could be another like thing to get our
yeah,
name out.
yeah, hang out for a few minutes, talk about some movies, some physical media, whether it's 4K, Blu-ray, and keep your
Okay,
eyes
bad
out.
guy.
Yeah, keep your eyes out. Um, Big Lots had a $3 copy of The Mask of Zorro on 4K.
Man,
Yeah,
gotta some 4K stuff, man.
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be very selective on as far as like um movies that are not horror, like on 4K. Like I'm gonna be like real picky about them. But as far as horror, I'm gonna go all in. Any horror title releases that have 4K release, I'm just gonna jump it on it.
go in deep.
But if there's movies that don't that are like so far behind, they're not gonna get a 4K. All right, I'll pick up Blu-ray or DVD. Yeah. Um. Again, this is just another fun time with you one.
Yeah, great time. Love talking physical media. When's the next time that Friday the 14th is release an episode? Is it this Wednesday?
As far as the main show, Friday the 14th podcast, we are releasing a new review. It will be on The Collector 2009. Uh, Catching me not as the 4K bad guy, but as the bad guy Nick H. Stage Silent, along with my co-host Mr. Fuentes, and a special guest appearance by Juan.
Juan, yes, I'll be there.
It'll be us three, three blind mice, three amigos, three
Wednesday the
musketeers.
Yeah, Wednesday, January 26th. Should be a fun review, fun conversation. I haven't seen The Collector in a few years, so
Still need to get on it. I need to watch that, and I need to watch for our next UHD episode. It follows.
it follows. So it's gonna be some exciting times. But the next unboxing will be fun. Whenever that is, we'll just drop them. And yeah, where can they find you at, Nick?
You can find me at the Bad Guy 2313 on Instagram, and you can find me here on Emo's Wall Productions, either doing Friday the 14th, both shows, or maybe an Emo's Wall live. Yeah. Um,
Um, nice. When is your next live? Do you know?
my next live, I actually don't have anything set up at the moment, although I have a person in mind. I just gotta check with their schedule. But I mean, just throwing it out there for anyone who's a content creator, if you wanna be a part of this Emo's Wall Live, it's a show that I get to go one on one, talk with the content creator. Most of the time, it's people that I enjoy. Uh, I'm a fan of their stuff. Or I mean, my last Emo Solo Live was with my co-host, Mr. Fuentes, who so happens to be a rapper where I'm from. But that was a cool episode. Um, yeah, so I mean, the open invitations right there for any content creator.
Nice. we'll get some names out there, and we'll have to spitball them your way. I'm only going to plug the Instagram for me actually because that's where you guys can see all of the social media, and this is about, or that's where you can see all the physical media that I post, and this is a physical media episode. So the Instagram is just one word, Cinnamon Movie Podcast. That's CINEMEN Movie Podcast. You can find links in the bio and all kinds of fun physical media releases and posts. So check me out on the Instagram. That's it.
All right, guys. Remember, folks, always been the bad guy. You can exit the live. The live. End it, one. End it.